You've Reached Sam by Dustin Thao is a gripping and emotional tale that follows the journey of a young girl named Sam. Born and raised in a small town in California, Sam had a difficult childhood marked by poverty, neglect, and abuse. Her mother was an alcoholic who often left Sam and her younger brother, Jack, to fend for themselves while she was out drinking. Sam's father was never in the picture, and she never knew who he was. Despite these challenges, Sam was a bright and determined child who dreamed of a better life. She spent most of her free time reading books from the library, teaching herself new skills, and trying to help Jack as best she could. Sam was also a gifted artist who loved to draw and paint, and she hoped that one day she could use her talent to make a living. As Sam grew older, she became more aware of the harsh realities of the world around her. She saw how her classmates, who came from more privileged backgrounds, had opportunities that she would never have. She witnessed firsthand how poverty and inequality affected people's lives, and she began to feel angry and frustrated at the injustice of it all. Despite these feelings, Sam never gave up on her dreams. She worked hard in school, despite the constant distractions and challenges at home. She continued to practice her art and to explore new ways of expressing herself. And she held on to the hope that one day she could leave her small town behind and make a life for herself elsewhere. As Sam approached her 18th birthday, she knew that it was time to make a change. She had been accepted into a prestigious art school in New York City, and she was determined to go, no matter what it took. She saved every penny she could, took odd jobs around town, and even sold some of her artwork to raise the money she needed. When the day finally came for Sam to leave, it was a bittersweet moment. She was excited to start her new life in the big city, but she was also sad to leave Jack behind. He was only 12 years old, and Sam worried about him being alone with their mother. Despite her concerns, Sam went to New York with a sense of purpose and determination. She threw herself into her studies, spending long hours in the studio perfecting her craft. She made friends with other artists who recognized her talent and encouraged her to keep pushing herself. As time passed, Sam's confidence grew, and she began to see herself as a real artist. She entered contests, sold her work, and even had a small exhibition at a local gallery. And through it all, she never forgot where she came from or the struggles she had faced to get there. Eventually, Sam graduated from art school with honors and began to make a name for herself in the art world. She continued to create beautiful and meaningful works of art, and her reputation as a talented and inspiring artist spread far and wide. But despite all her success, Sam never forgot about Jack. She called him every week, sent him money when she could, and tried to be there for him in any way she could. And when Jack turned 18, she urged him to come to New York and start a new life with her. It wasn't easy for Jack to leave their mother and the only home he had ever known. But Sam promised him that they would make a new life together, and that she would always be there for him no matter what. And true to her word, she helped Jack settle into a new life in the city, where he could finally be free of the poverty and neglect that had plagued their childhood. In the end, Sam's story is one of perseverance, determination, and hope. Despite facing incredible challenges and setbacks along the way, she never gave up.